All right. Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies. Tonight, I bring you a rather exciting match. This is 4 versus 5 in Division B Northeast. Amateur opponents versus Team Gobby Legs. I'm your host and caster tonight. My name is Sparhawk, or Spar, if you so to choose. Here's my ugly face. I want to welcome you all to the stream. We'll get this underway right away. I'm just going to go over the bands. I'll let them know we're ready, and we'll get this started. So, amateur opponents, because they have the higher division final standing, they had choice, and they took first pick. So Team Gobby Legs banned Battlefield of Eternity and Braxis Holdout. Amateur opponents banned Dragonshire and Garden of Terror. And so for Team Gobby Legs are going to be taking us to everybody's favorite map, even though the Triglav is not as good, Volskaya Foundry. Alright, so let them know we're ready, and let's get right into the action. Give me 1 second. Alright, let them know that. Type that. Go back to here. I hope everybody's having an exciting evening. Let's get into the draft. My apologies for not being around as much to cast, as much as I usually like to. I had a passing in the family with my father, so we've been dealing with that for a while, but I had to get my head out of the dirt, and I wanted to cast a game, and I find that casting is such a stress reliever for me. It just makes it easy. Really comfortable. Oh my God, Lich Queen, you are not going to let that go on me, are you? Ah. Okay, I made it bad. I thought it was StarCraft. We all know that. We all watched it. I love you, darling. Glad you're here. Okay, so starting off for the bands, we have Uther and Kael'thas for amateur opponents. So taking away any Uther shenanigans, and Kael'thas just an all-around good ban, especially on Volskaya. You do a lot of damage with when you're on point, you're trying to protect or gain damage control. All right, and for Team Gobby Legs, we have a Sonya with a Falstad ban. So I really like the bans. And right away, they're just getting into this draft. I mean, Sylvanas picked up right off the hop for amateur, followed by Diablo Tychus. So I'm wondering if that's going to play into a Deathwing, possibly. We shall see. And again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. This is Division B Northeast. And this is teams 4 versus 5. So we have May and Stukov. So they wanted to lock those in before the ban. Really good call. It's really nice to see everybody. I'm really glad you came out to watch this game, especially with all the other games that are being casted tonight. The only exception being Phoenix Rising Citrine and BG40 had to postpone theirs, which is totally fine. So we have a Chromie as a last ban and a Brightwing ban. So, I mean, do we see the Tychus? Do we see the Tychus with a Deathwing? I guess that's the question. Yeah, you should have checked to see if you were casting or not tonight, Lich Queen. I could have had you co-cast with me. I always have a good time with you. So we've got Anduin and Jaina. This is my cat Magoo, everybody. He's the big boy of the family. Second oldest, but relatively big cat. Get your tail out of my face. There you go. Alright, so we have Leoric Greymane. I really like the comp for amateur opponents. I mean, That Entomb goes out with a Greymane with a Stukov. That's a lot of hurt, especially if you have a Gazlo for the off lane against Leo. So, well, let's just do a prediction here while we are loading into the game. Let's do a quick Phoenix Rising esports promo and then get into the game. Bid. Alright, so let's quickly call up the team. Oh, there we go. We have Cactus Ham on Sylvanas, Sonic's Bro on Greymane, ST Terminator on Leoric, E-Day 1315 on May, and Butte Holiday on Stukov. On the other side, we have Wise on Gazlo, Norseman on Diablo, Lumi on Anduin, Terodity on Tychus, and Pleo on the Jaina. Alright, and as always, let me know if my game volume is too loud, if I'm too loud, or just if the game volume in general. Let's shift out, bring up talents, and then let's do a poll now that everybody's been able to see the draft. Ooh. Hey, 17 Corsair, welcome to the stream, my friend. Volume's going to be out for just a second while I do this poll. All right, let's get this going. And let's bring some sound up for everybody. And it looks like our offlaners are doing offlane things. Just to give a pre-warning, if you hear like scratching, purring, and stuff like that, my cat loves my mic and likes rubbing his face on it. Right, so that's Magoo. Both teams on their camps right away. Cactus quickly picks it up for amateur opponents, and Gazlo is just gonna finish up on his. Looks like Terminator. Oh, they did get the healing beacon. No contest there. So it looks like Terminator is gonna try and get some double soak in here. Really smart play. I really like it, giving them a little bit of an advantage. Oh, it looks like. Hey, Berserk. Yeah, Magoo's not much of a loud purr, but he will meow on occasion. You'll know when Willow jumps up, because he just likes to talk. Oh, let's get down. Still no first blood yet. 2 minutes in. Oh, they got May trapped. Oh, she gets a trade-off. Can she get away? No, she cannot. She came up the strong side and got punished for it. Luckily, though, the control point is just being called now, so she will be back with plenty of time. Let's see, what's the timers on the machine guns? 105 and 116. I really like how they picked up the airplane camp slightly quicker.
Terminal online. Take control of it to pilot the mech.
So the airplanes being behind the base are actually going to give some really good defense. Channel first starts on the side of amateur opponents, and that's just going to work until they are buying time. I mean, 10 seconds on a fortification camp. 7s are online. Leoric's going down to deal with Gazlo. Greymane goes up top, so this will be the opportunity for TGL to hop on the point and get some channel for themselves. A flip, oh nice, unstoppable. And a dive away. Good play from the May player. And it looks like there is an engage. Turret is dropped. Gazlo's goes down. Looks like Tychus is going down. And they still were able to pick up that... Oh, they're going to have Diablo as well. So a 3-for-0 kill. That pretty much guarantees first Triglov to go over on the side of amateur opponents. And they are also going to steal this camp away. They are coming out to play tonight. Looks like they're going to put their pressure with a Triglov in the bottom lane. Gazlo's up top. So is Leoric. I think Leoric's double soaking right now. They're setting up the third phase. For those who are unaware of the map, we started off at A phase, which is in the middle. B is at the very top where Gazlo and Leoric is. And then C, which could sometimes be a game-ending Triglov, is at the bottom down here. That's why they focused on this one well specifically. Also, when they rotate the offlaners down to here again, it will give them the opportunity for amateur opponent, for Gazlo will have to go farther back. 10s do come online. I'll quickly go over them. We've got Flailing Swipe, we've got Wailing Arrow, we've got Cursed Bullet, we have the Entomb, and we have the Ice Wall. The map was picked by Team Gobby Legs. With amateur opponent being 4th seed, they had choice of first pick or map pick. Right? There was no coin toss. Because we have 4 people putting quite a bit of pressure in the top lane right now. Diablo still at 48 souls, so he's still got a little bit to go, just under halfway. Teams is coming to meet in the middle. One swipe by Terminator, and is Wise trying to set something up? Oh, looked like he was. We do have the Light Bomb APOC combo into the Grab Bomb, so there could be a lot of damage. Ice Wall goes out on Diablo. This is the play. Here's the freeze. Nice leap of faith into the Entomb. Unstoppable goes out by Terminator. And they do secure Diablo again. Use the turret for it, but well worth it. I always tell teams, there's no sense having a turret if you're just going to die with it. You know, it's better to use it, right? And if you can secure a kill with it, even better. The Jaina is totally going Frost Shard build, which I'm really impressed. Let's go over their talent here for them. We have Grabo Bomb, we have APOC, we have the Light Bomb, the Commandeer Odin, and the Water Elemental. Wow, everybody's predicting amateur opponents for game 1. Let's see how it goes. I mean, right now they are in control. I'll give them that. Looks like Leoric's just going to clear up this bottom. What's Leoric's build? No Consume, Kneel Peasants, Hopelessness. Yep. Good offlane build. Control point B is being called. TGL grabs their airplane camp. Oh no, they must have grabbed, it's 154, okay. However, amateur opponents does grab theirs, so that's actually going to help them with the push.
It's time, heroes. Control the terminal.
Cactus Ham's hopping right onto the starting the channel. Leoric is in bottom lane, just trying to get them closer to 16 for this fight. Four to 1 are the kills. We're at about the 9-minute mark. 14 to 12 are the levels, so clearly about a level and a half. No, 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 no. Cat chat. Come on, buddy. You can't be up there. There we go. APOC goes out, gets the stun. So Cactus gets a heal. Grab bomb goes out. Beacon gets dropped. Focusing on the Odin. Odin goes down. Nice flailing swipe. All ultimates have been used. Now it's survivability. Gazlo goes down. Diablo's about to go down. He still doesn't have full souls. So this is definitely going to be another Triglove. Look at that. 3 turrets just used, right? And some people would say, well, the positioning should be on the other side. But they used it in a fight to secure kills. So, I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong with they did this. And now they have opportunity to take top keep if they want it. And they've got minions. Wall is down, gate is down, tower is down. And they are jumping right onto that keep. Diablo has the soul, so now he's a big boy. Grab bomb goes out, doesn't really do a lot. Flailing swipe sends everybody away. Stukov just in the protector now. Yes. Diablo stacked now, he becomes a beast. However, 16s are online for amateur opponents who just seem to be dominating this first map so far. Looks like they're going for a gank onto the Gazlo. Misses with the Entomb. Again, denying some experience. Fortification camp is up on the side of both teams. Oh, see, this is where I need a moderator who can ban people like that. I hate those bots. Alright, focusing on the bottom. They are taking this fort down, so they should have 2 forts. That's going to bring some really good catapult pressure. Gazlo is stunned. Cursed Bullet goes out. That's probably one of the best sound effects in the game, is when Cursed Bullet goes out. It just sounds like a sniper shot from like almost like 700 yards. Alright, and after taking TGL's turret, they are taking their own. Taking the healing beacon as well. I mean, they're just having their way on this map, and I'm surprised because TGL selected this map. And they are going to take away that mid fort. All 3 forts are now down. So whatever they're able to accomplish is going to be going. APOC goes out, gets a stun. A nice ice wall to separate the team. They're trying to focus on Norseman, getting him down. He dies, he'll spawn right away. Light bomb goes out. They get Stukov and Sylvanas. Jaina goes down. Nice leap of faith by Lumi. But I don't think Gaz is going to get away. No, he doesn't. Oh, big stun. And a nice escape by the Grey Mane player. Yeah, I'm beginning to see that, Ouija. I mean, Butte is playing a really nice Stukov. Keeping her team healed up. No fear going in. Really respecting the play. Looks like they are going to go for a gank. Nope, they are not going to go for a gank. Thought they were going to try and gank up on the Leo. But they do get their airplane camp. What's the timer on the other side? 30 odd seconds.
Terminal activated.
12 to 3 are the kills, so I guess in a way you're right, Spectrum. There are bodies everywhere. Taking another advantage with this other turret while they clear the top airplane camp. Taking away the vision from the team. Looks like Terminator's going to go stand on point. And they are showing themselves in mid, clearing that wave. So they know that the airplane camp is being sent, but they have a fort there. So they're in a good position. Cactus Ham getting massive trade value with the Sylvanas. Nice wipe. Like Diablo's like, I'm charging. It's like, no you're not. Be gone, peasant. They think they just call it a bruiser camp. Yeah, siege camp, right. Oh, grab bomb goes out. Just catches the Entomb goes out. 20's online. For amateur opponent, they are diving hard. Big slappy hand. Turrets galore. Diablo gets eaten at 70 stacks. He won't be coming back anytime soon. Butte with another slap. They get, meanwhile, they secure the kill on Deathlane. Odin's about to be next, I think. And a nice heal by Lumi to keep their two remaining players up. But again, trade value from Ham right away. Jane is trying to focus on it. And again, that airplane camp is being slowly whittled away by the minions and the catapults that are coming in to help along.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
I'm not sure what this ping is going on here, so we'll just ignore it. And they are going to keep, however, everybody's going to be back, so 16 minutes, level 20, 21. Is this core game ending, though? They're on the point. They're trying to at least take the shield down, do some core damage. Diablo gets stacked. Grab bomb goes out. Tygus Sylvanas trade. 43%. This protector's got too much life. This is going to be GG on the side of amateur opponents. Good game. Well played. Alright. Let's go to best of 3. Let me update. Oh wait. Let's go to end game and look at some stats. We have Grey Mane with 56,000, 0 deaths, 172,000 siege. Really nicely done by Terminator. May assisting with 15 kills, really good. Top DPS on the side was Jaina for TGL, and Gazlo with top siege. I really think I'm gonna have to give the MVP. I mean, I really want to give it to May. The Greymane player played out of his mind, and I want to give it to Butte because she made some beautiful saves. But I think the Greymane player gets my vote for MVP. I think that 10 and 0, 56,000. I mean, big impactful part of the team. Just too much to do. All right, so let's chalk that up for victory for amateur opponents. Sorry, my other cat Willow is now harassing Magoo. So that is there. And I will leave this while I wait for the next... Oh, and we're going right into our next map. Alright, so we're going Towers of Doom, and that was picked by amateur opponents. Oh, yes, I'll finish that right now so I can do another one. So congratulations to all those. It is cat on cat violence. Right. Oh, way to go, Spectrum, with the 530 points. Just letting him know I'm ready. Let me bring up some music for everybody while we're waiting. Yeah, we shall see if we can get a game 3 or not. Like I said, we are going to Towers of Doom. That's picked by... Oh, it looks like we're getting readies. So let me fade this music down a little bit. As we get into the draft. Alright, so in the background is my cat Willow. He loves to talk and meow, and you can't really see it, but right here is my cat Magoo. He loves snuggling beside me, and he sticks his head out the back arm of my chair, right, and he sleeps like that for like as long as we let him. And this is Willow. Let me bring him up to the front and center. Hey Willow, say hi to everybody. Alright, so 17 Corsair, you're never going to let me down there for calling it an airplane camp? That's okay. I can live with that. Yeah, you're right, Durlock. He'll do that. Then he gets into wanting to be a part of the action, starts kneading my head or attacking my headphones. Or he'll put himself into the microphone. Hey, what's this? What's this? Willow is the youngest in our family of four. Four cats. Okay, so we have Malthael and May banned for TGL, and amateur opponents banned the Sylvanas and the Sonya. So again, they're just not there must be a Kael'thas player on TGL because they are not letting that Kael'thas player through. I appreciate it. See, we'll start a trend. See, at first I thought it was a StarCraft map. So, right, but I was quickly corrected on it. Right? And so thinking it was StarCraft, I was thinking it was one of the StarCraft units, right? For the humans, or the Terran. And then Lich Queen laughingly pointed out that it was a Overwatch map. So now I don't have a clue what to call them, so I just call them an airplane camp. Hate me, love me. That's really awesome, Durlock. So we have Cassia, Diva, and Anduin going into the first set of bans. And Sylvanas and Leoric, again, looks like they're thinking, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Can really respect that. I wonder what they're going to take for a tank. I'm sorry if I sound like I have a little cold, because I think I do. I mean, it's supposed to be spring here in Manitoba. However, it has been cool and cold rain and just miserable. And where we live, we built on our patio, we built a cage so we can open the door and let the cats go out. It's got like a really fine mesh for bugs, and then some chicken wire basically. And we let the cats go out and enjoy themselves on the patio and hang out. And they really, really love it, but they all want to go outside, and sometimes it's too cold. We don't have fur. And my wife shaved my beard off, so I don't have that going for me. Alright, let's see the 3-4 for amateur. We have Brightwing and Greymane again. You're exactly right, Corsair. They are pumpkins. I call them sapper camps, though. So, I mean, I don't know if that's wrong or right, but I do call them sapper camps. And again, if any of you are new to the stream, please don't hesitate to leave a follow. It helps me greatly. It doesn't cost you anything. And I am casting roughly the same time, both Thursday and Friday night as well. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'll be taking off. And then hopefully with next week's schedule, we will have matches. And I will have them all posted on my schedule so you can hear them. So we finish it off with Stitches and a Jaina. So going for a really wonky comp. I'm going to fade out this music so we can get ready for the game. And let's dive into the game. Alright, so we have Butte Holiday bringing out Brightwing this game. Muradin, played by Eday15. Terminator playing Leoric. Cactus Ham on the Sylvanas. and Sonic Bro on Greymane again. And on the other side, we have Wise on Diva, Norseman on Stitches, Lumi on Anduin, Pleo on Jaina, and Turdodo Duty on Cassia. So I'm really surprised to see Stitches. But with the light bomb blow up that they have, they could actually pull this off. Let me set up a prediction for everybody. So you're going to lose volume for just a minute. But I'll leave it in mid-screen so you can see what's going on. And I'll start another prediction. All right, so there we go. Let's get back to channel. Let's get back to the volume. I'm going to bring up the game volume just a little for everybody. They're going to be top. I think we're getting a double soak going on. Hook goes out and a miss. I'm actually surprised with the Anduin, although the Chastise does work like a Malfurion route. But if you're going Stitches, I just feel if you put Malfurion with a Stitches, especially with the sleep, I mean, your hook rooted, then slept. I mean, that's a lot of damage you're going to be taking in a very short amount of time. So Sapper camps are picked up by both teams, pretty much right on time. Double soak is going. I think Diva's got a little bit of a lead in the double soak to start off. I think when level 4 comes online for Leoric, they'll be much better off. Well, a lot of people putting their money onto amateur opponents. But I like the variety. I mean, I'm glad there was support for TGL. And Stitch is going with the Savor the Flavor quest. Polly, stun. Oh, no. Oh. I was going to say what a beautiful yeet of face by Lumi. But Sylvanas just hits him in the face with an arrow. Hey, Miss Windup Bird. The good thing though is Stitches is going to be back. They are going to take some mid-tower damage. That's like take down a mid-tower, so that's actually really good. But the experience is still pretty close. Big hook onto Brightwing. So they're going to split the top, and they're fighting over bottom. And no, they're not. They're just going to let bottom go. I mean, I know amateur opponents will definitely come online a bit more with their level 7s. So I can see them just waiting it out. I mean, 32 to 36 is nothing in a game like this. I don't know if you guys were able to watch Phoenix Rising Emerald the other night, but they pretty much had a team wipe when the third altar phase came, plus boss, 18 points to core, and finish the game off. Beautiful to watch. Meanwhile, Greymane is going to take them with Butte Holiday, Brightwing helping out as well. I think E-Day is going to try, yeah, he's going to stick down here and make sure he gets those globes. Double soak are going on for both teams. Sevens are online. About a quarter level lead experience-wise. 1-0 in kills. Big Polly onto the Stitches. It's going to put him in a little bit of trouble. He's up to 4 on his Devour. Not near as high as he wants to be. Oh, and Greymane comes in. Nice try on the Yeet of Faith by Lumi, but Greymane just says, I'm not letting you do anything. Really nice engage. My God. Sonic is he's showing me he's a really scary Greymane. And they are going to have a double channel here.
Like all the others.
But that'll take him to 28. 10s should be online for amateur opponents. And again, if this happens to not go to a game 3, I am doing a winner's interview. And because it's the playoffs, I'm allowing as many of the players from the team who want to join are more than welcome. We'll pass the questions around and talk to everybody. Right? That's just one of the things I like to do for the playoffs. And again, I want to thank you all for staying tuned with me. That's good to know, Spectrum, because he's really showing his mettle on the hero. Curse Bullet does go out. Jane is trying to Water Elemental, goes out. Hook misses. 10's online for both teams, so I'm really quickly... Oh hey, Ewok Thor. Yes, I agree on Anduin. Okay, so we have Blink Heal, we have Avatar, Entomb, Wailing Arrow, Curse Bullet again. Oh, a big save onto the Muradin by the Brightwing, securing Jane a kill for sure. Diva loses mech. I mean, how Holiday would use that Blink Heal. The man Brightwing, that was just a beautiful save. And Diva does go down to Leoric. Okay, quickly, level 10s while they're channeling. Blink Heal Avatar to them. Chris Bullet. On the other side, we have Micro Missiles, Gorge, Light Bomb, Water Elemental, and Valkyrie. I like the Valkyrie pick here. I mean, you can go off of a Gorge. Oh, Curse Bullet, everything goes out onto Stitches. The Stitches is hamburger meat. They're getting in. Sobanis is using her trait.
Has destroyed a fort.
I think you're right. Oh, I 100% agree. Right. So far, that save from the Brightwing has her sitting in my MVP. Oh, there it is. There's the Eat of Faith. So there's Muradin with the Light Bomb. He's going to die unless he's got a leap. No one can save him. Holiday tries to save and gets caught by a Valkyrie. Here, they still have 13. Five to 2 are the kills. I mean, Muradin was dead, but I loved the attempt by the Brightwing to try and still buy the time. You know, teleport in, get the heal, let Muradin jump out, and then try to use a blink heal to get herself to safety. So you know, that's top level play. Really nicely thought out. Just a shame it didn't work.
Be swift, heroes.
However, everybody is back.
Let the Gravekeeper's cronies reach the altars before you.
Diva does get it. Diva does have her mech explosion up. Explosion goes out. Boss has been engaged though. Muradin goes down. Leoric, Brightwing goes down. Cactus, Sylvanas goes down. That's leaving only Sonic. They're going to get double channel out of this one. And right away they basically tied it up in experience. 6-6 in kills. They're taking boss. Well, they should take boss right now. They're choosing not to. I'm actually surprised they didn't take the boss and then come back and get this tower. But I'm not the shot caller, so I have no input in it. Sappers being started right away. And looks like 16s could come online. Big hook goes out and misses. So let's see what the play is here. I think they're going to go for the gank onto the Diva. They have her in the Entomb. They have her trapped. They've got her now. There's the stun. And that's dead Diva. 16s are online, but Diva's down for 40 seconds. We have a Gorge. We have the Yeet. We have the Light Bomb. We have the Valkyrie. Brightwing does blink. It still goes down. Muradin does get caught as well. Greymane goes down. There is no place for Cactus to go. Oh, burst of speed, nice avoid. Gets the sippy cup. Like, I don't need it. I'm just gonna hearth. Very, very impressive gank for sure. I mean, they traded shots up top. So again, it's pretty much down to the wire. And a quick invade. Hook goes out, manages to capture a minion. He's just going to walk back to his lane and do what he does.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
That was a great juke by Cactus, you know, to avoid all that was coming his way. Alright, so we are 9-8 in kills, 17-17. TGL slightly have an advantage, working themselves to 20. Leoric's just doing his thing. So is Diva. 20-18 are the core shots remaining for either team. This is going to end up, I think, anybody's game. That's why I was surprised they didn't take that boss, you know, because now then they'd be at 14-20. It would buy them a little bit of a leash. And they're going to just take out this Diva player again. She drops her explosion. Polymorph doesn't get yeeted. Gorge onto Sylvanas with the light bomb. And they are really making this combo work really well though. Nice, Valkyrie goes out securing. Oh, a big hook onto Brightwing. Gets the blink heal to get to safety. A 2 for 1. Really good trade-off. And I'm really impressed with the Cassia player and the Valkyries. The Valkyries are really on point. Oh, big hook onto Brightwing, but Blink Heal gets away. Holly, right out onto the Cassia player. Can they secure this kill? Graymane's on it. And they do secure the kill. They get a root. Blink Heal goes out. Light Bomb goes out. Does catch Muradin. taking some tower shots. Gonna back away. Murden gets hooked again. Good leap. Good jump away. Cactus coming right back into the action. I'm beginning to see that giggle schmack. I mean, this is an incredible display of a very big twist onto a blow-up comp. Like Stitch's Anduin, it's just nasty. And I always thought Stitch's Medivh was a nasty comp. Could this be the comp that brings them back to into winning game number 2? We have one objective being called upon. Nice leap of faith. Oh, the Yuumi with his leap of faiths are just incredible to watch. Wise is now down here. Welling arrow is used. All the ultimates are up on the side. So are they going to give this up for a boss? I'm not sure what they did. They have 20s. Yeah, that's a good point. They get Diva out. Greymane goes down. Muradin goes down. He did not have Leap available as he used it onto the Diva. Oh, big hook onto the Brightwing. That's going to give them tower control. I mean, now is a great time to boss. You send like one person over to your camp and just... And 20s are online for both teams. So let's quickly go over them while I pan it to the boss. We've got Fairy Protector, Rewind, New York Still Not Sure, Bolt in the Storm, Hunter's Blunderbuss, Burning Despair. And for TGL, we have Ablative Armor, Second Helping, a second Yeet Charge, Upgraded Up Elemental, and its Prisoning Light.
Once more, mortals rise from the depths.
They do manage to capture their bottom.
Heroes.
Everybody should be up in time. They are going to need a wave really quickly, or they are going to lose this top tower. Both teams have 20.
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars.
Diva coming from behind, putting some pressure, putting a Diva bomb out. They do get the bottom one. So everything's focused on the top now. Gorge goes out. Eat of Faith goes out. Leoric goes down. Big focus onto the Muradin. Cassia goes down. 1 for 1 so far. Brightwing goes down. So 2 for 1. Sonic trying to do something, just unable to. Being chased. He's going down. Big hook onto the Muradin. Muradin dies. Could this be what it looks like? Are we going to a game 3?
Red team has destroyed the fort.
And if they can escort these, they have 2 people to defend. They do have Entomb, so they can buy some time. Stitch is just going in, uses the Entomb. Everybody's taking damage to scare them away. I think one's getting through. One shot got through. 16 to 1. Oh, and we have a pause. So let's go to here. A quick disconnect at the end of the game. broadcasting. So we're in a really tough bind here. I mean, it definitely looks like we're going to game 3. That one shot got through, leaving them with 1 point. All right, so they have to stall this out. They need. Oh, let me shift out. There we go. They need to get a stall. They need everybody on board, and they have to. They have to take both these points. All they need to do is secure a kill. Avatar gets popped. Valkyrie goes out, catching Muradin again though. Diva's mech is down. Muradin's down. Light bomb goes out. That catches 3 people. Chris Bullock goes out, but he goes down. Cassie goes down. And that is 3-1. Brightwing goes down. It is just Cactus, and that is all they need. GG for the second game, going over to Team Gobby Legs. Who would have thunk that one? Oh, sorry. My apologies. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that radio broadcast. Yeah, I thought I had switched it when I went back to the game, and apparently I didn't. Man, I think I'm gonna have. I think I'm going with Stitches. Right? No, Stitches set up. I'm gonna go with Anduin. Lumi did some great Eat of Fates, as well as the light bomb to trap the target in. So I'm gonna give my MVP to Anduin in this game. I think that was well deserved by Lumi. Great play, good job. Let me update everything, and we can go to our map screen. That was won by there. Let me leave this game. Play some music while we're waiting. Okay, let me update our overcasting so you guys get your points. Good job to those who picked Team Gobby Legs to come back. Only 22% had picked it. Those hooks were just incredible, right? Like I said, I'd love to give MVP to the Stitches. But I have to go with the zero death Anduin. I mean, his light bombs were on point. The Eat of Faiths were on point when needed. It's all around great game. I 100% agree with you, right? I mean, there is an argument for Stitch's MVP, right? I'm 100% on board with you, Thor, right? 100% on board with you, right? Okay, I'm going to give 2 MVPs. I'm going to give it to Stitches and Anduin. I think that just makes more sense. Oh, and we do have our final map. Let me update everybody. And we are going to Alterac Pass, chosen by Team Gobby Legs, with an exciting series. This is going to be a great finish. Oh, missed windup. Congratulations on the 2.6K. Wow, way to go. I actually watched Mortal Kombat Ewok. I watched it just last night. I thought it wasn't too bad. I actually thought the main lead character was going to turn into Scorpion, like his descendant, his great grandfather was going to come down and kind of temporarily possess him and give him all his power and turn him into Scorpion. But I thought it was a pretty decent movie. Oh, do you have a straw hunt? Hunt? One sec, guys. I'll turn my mic down for just a minute. Okay, I will be right back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Let's check in and see. Let them know that I'm ready. We can get this game a-going. Alright. Turn this music down just a little as we get into the draft. That's very funny. And it's such an exciting series so far. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in. And please, if you're new to the stream and you're just watching for the first time, please leave a follow. It doesn't cost you anything. And it helps me out greatly. I cast as many games as I can. And I post both to my YouTube channel. Like every game that I've cast gets posted to my YouTube channel as well as my Twitch. So, first pick is Sylvanas with a Kelf. Nara, thank you for follow. I really appreciate it. We have a KT and an Anduin band, so they're not taking any more chances with that thing. May and Sonia. Oh, hey, Mongoose. Thank you for following. For some reason, I thought you already were following. But I do appreciate it. And we have Chromie Stukov picked up on the side. Litterrock, thank you as well for the follow. Oh, Mejijo, thank you. Oh, I appreciate all those guys and girls. You're awesome to me. So we have Brightwing again with a Joanna. I'm just gonna tune this music out so we don't have to deal with it. So we have, LED XGD. Hope I said that right. Welcome to the Night Squad. Varian gets banned out, taking away chances of a blow-up comp. I don't know if it works that way, but if you unfollow, wait a minute, Corsair, and then follow again, I'll give you a shout out. I'll just give you a shout out anyway for following. You've been following for a while, so I don't think you necessarily need to do that. I'd just give you a shout out myself, my friend. I appreciate everybody hanging with me. I mean, and like I said, I am casting again tomorrow night and on Friday. At the end of the stream, I'll go over who I'm casting. So now we have Greymane going over to TGL with ETC. Man, that's going to cause a lot. Like if you go time loop into Stukov into a Mosh. And we have a Chen. I think this is the first Chen game that I've casted. I am not 100%. And a Muradin. Alright. Let's sound the trumpets for the last hurrah for the night. Let's get into this game. We have Cactus Ham on Sylvanas, Sonic on Li Ming, Terminator on Chen, Butte Holiday on Brightwing, E-Day 15 on Joanna, and for TGL we have ETC played by Wise, Greymane on Pleo, Lumi on the Stukov this time, Norseman on Muradin, and Terdodidi. Okay. I think I got that right. I could be wrong, though, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I humbly apologize. Playing the Chromie. Alterac Pass. One of my more favorite maps. I mean, a lot of action going everywhere. Got to really pay attention. I could 100% see ETC going offlane with an offlane build. 100% see it. And stage dive would be really impactful in this game when it comes to the objectives. In fact, that's actually what I'm expecting, is to see ETC in the offlane against Chen. However, we shall see. I mean, Muradin is another pretty decent offlaner too, depending on the build that he's going. He's starting off going Perfect Storm, so. And ETC right away goes to top lane. Alright, oh, I gotta start my prediction. Which way to go, which way to go, which way to go. They're going bottom. I think some are staying top. I'm just gonna leave this in mid. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna make my prediction. Oh wait, let's go to the bottom. We're gonna look at the crash. And let's set up and see if we can't get in this Winderbird more points. So I'm gonna go back to mid because I can't cover both teams capturing their camp, and then let me start the prediction. All right. Set it for 5 minutes. Let the predictions roll out to everybody. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and let me get back into the game so you get volume. And again, if the game volume is a little too quiet for you guys, just let me know. I can easily adjust it. And I really want to say hi to everybody who is following these games. I'm sure some people came from other games that had been being played. In this case, it is now a best of one. Game 1 was taken by amateur opponents on Wolf Gaia Foundry. Game 2 was taken rather dominantly by Team Gobby Legs on Towers of Doom. And that leads us to Game 3 here on Alterac Paths. Oh, they are crashing on Li Ming. Nice teleport by Feud Holiday on the Brightwing character.
All lads and lasses, keep our prison camp from being captured and get our soldiers.
They are going to try and get the first channel going.
The hordes are attacking our camp. Secure the cage before it's too late.
I'm going to see how they're doing on their camp, because they really need to get that camp done and get up there as quick as they can if they want to stall this out. Oh, you want to turn the game volume is too high? I can do that. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's try this. Let me know if this is better. However, first objective is taken by TGL. No deaths yet, though. I hope the game sound is at a better level for everybody. Yeah, but it's hard to understand me on a good day. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I turned it up for my trumpet horn to get that sound, to make sure the sound goes out that you guys could hear it. And then when I went back to the scene, I forgot that my audio transfer is over. So they've gotten really no value. Walls down, towers down, so that's good. But I don't think we're going to lose a well out of this. So a really good defense put on by amateur opponent, I have to say. Sylvanas and Brightwing right away jumped to their camp. I know they call this a siege camp, but I mean, these guys are like monsters. They're more of a bruiser. And Sonic is taking on Wise in the top lane. And he is taking speed metal at level 4. as opposed to the bigger knockback. That's probably going to help Chromie and not really knock them away from Stukov. Gig going back down to the bottom lane. It's Muradin versus Chen. So are we now calling it a dog camp, Corsair? Is that what we're doing? They're not really dogs though, because they're on two legs. Right? Greymane's relative camp? No. They're gnolls. I think they're gnolls. They look like gnolls to me. The dog-faced people. Alright, I'm going with Knowles camp for the remainder of the playoffs. And maybe into next season. Alright, we have 10s online. We have an objective. I'm going to pan down there. Call it the 10s for everybody. Again, we have Blink Heal for Brightwing, Wailing Arrow, Wave of Force, Storm Earth and Fire, and Blessed Shield. And ETC goes down in the top lane. And on the other side, we have Stage Dive, Curse Bullet, Massive Shove, Haymaker, and Slowing Sounds, as we saw. And they are Stormwind and Fire. Brightwing coming in. They do get a kill on Greymane. Now it's about boss control. Stage Dive's coming in. A knock. Back onto the point though. Slowing Sands is out. Blue is going to take the boss with a 4-man wipe. Can they get 5? They can. A team wipe with a boss. My God, that was just an incredible turn of events, like Terminator. So ballsy to go in, you know, knowing he has like Storm, Wind and Fire, but still, you know, no fear that the team would show up in time to capture that for them. And now, I mean, they will take first 4 to the game. And they can let that boss push. And there is really nothing that TGL can do. Boss is down. They cannot stop the channel in time, though. So they definitely are going to have to focus on clearing bottom lane. And that's going to give amateur opponents the opportunity to push, like definitely push other lanes. We're taking the tower down in mid. And they need to get somebody to that bottom lane. Because that guy is going to run all the way till he runs into, and he's going keep. And they're doing a great job keeping their attention focused on the middle. I agree with you, Wind Up Bird. You know, you always hate to see a boss throw, but I thought that was an incredible fight by both teams. Norseman throws Haymaker onto Cactus, shooing him away. Meanwhile, though, like I'm saying, like once this last minion's dead, I mean, that's a big army pushing on that wall. They did clear mid. Top is being cleared. Bottom's going to do some damage. I think they're going to trap ETC. Blessed Shield goes out. Gets a poly. ETC goes down. They get trade value from the Sylvanas to make sure they can secure this. They're going to take top fort as well. Unable to stop it. Does get a stun out. No Blessed Shield for 35 seconds. Greymane chasing. Wow, this is so back and forth. Alright, and looks like they are going back for mana. Looks like they're going to grab their Knoll camp. As is TGL on their side. They'll probably grab theirs first. So with this little bit of time advantage Where are the minions? They're gonna meet on the bridge.
Looks like they're gonna have another prison camp to build.
Next objective is spawning. A really quick clear of these TGL knolls. Going to let that push on. And they're trying to push out their lanes as best they can. Are they going to bait boss or are they going boss? They are going boss.
Time for some action. Let's free our soldiers and take the fight to
ETC's quite a ways. He does have stage dive though. But they need to get up here like now. And they're not. They're playing defense because they didn't have 16. Couldn't really engage. And I don't think they're going to contest them. Oh. Doobsy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate anyone who follows me. Like I say, I stream regularly. For those who came in a little late, if you get the opportunity, I'd really love to hear your opinion on my new opening screen. I have fireworks for the starting soon for the playoffs. They're going to get a bit of a stall here. Big shove onto the Li Ming. They're going to get the channel. 4 seconds on it. Therm 1983, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Night Squad. I appreciate all the love shared by everybody tonight. So let's see what the play is. I think they're trying to set up a bottom lane push. Mid is cleared really quickly. No damage done there. All heroics are up for both teams. Chris Bullock goes out. Like I said, I love that sound effect when it goes out. It's just so great to hear it. The soldiers are, so the cavalry are doing damage. Not much to the keeps though. Top lane. It's going to take the wall down. And that's about all they're going to get out of it. $19 to 17 is levels. 7 to 0 are the kill count right now currently for amateur opponents in their favor. It looks like they are taking their camp as well as TGL is taking their null camp. So both camps will be respectively going. So the only play left on the map at the moment is bottom boss. So we shall see what they want to do with this guy. And it looks like they are checking for it. They've shown vision, showing that they're in the bottom lane. I mean, I know Amateur doesn't want to take a fight. They're too close to 20 to take the chance. Oh, let me zoom out a bit. There we go. Sorry about that.
More of our soldiers have been taken prisoner. Let's take them back.
And here comes the fight we were expecting. Murden gets blown up. So that's going to give them 20 boss control if they want it, and objective.
3 other soldiers
20s are now online.
what the Stormpike Guard can do.
And it looks like Terminator is just going to take care of the minions while the rest of the team gets this boss moving. Still 18 seconds without it. They are trying to get some channel started on their side, knowing they're on boss. And now they have to defend it if they take it. Earth, Wind, and Fire doing some massive work. Stasis by Chromie gets popped. Big condemn. ETC goes down. They're looking at Lumi. Do they have Stukov trapped here? They do get him. Murden finishes his quest, his first quest, like for Stormbolt. However, 2 down, boss. Earth, Wind, and Fire, or Terminator, is getting the channel. Brightwind just debating the heck out of Murden. And Murden goes down. That's 3. I think they're going to go mid-keep. Now looks like they're playing for right now is mid-keep. They have 8 seconds. Right, this could be GG. 26 seconds, 20 odd seconds before Murden is back. I mean, there's at least 1 armor plate missing from the boss. The advantage, though, is minions pushed really hard up into the top and really close to that keep. So that's going to take a bit for that top one to work its way around. Hi, Willow. However, the Stormpike commanders or generals are working their way on their rams. Gonna get right on core, and at 18 minutes, level 21, this could be a really quick one. ETC goes down, so that's a staggered death. Murden goes down again. Stukov goes down. I think this is a good game. Greymane goes down. Chromie's trying to do stuff from the back, but it can't be stopped. This is a GG. Going over to amateur opponents. The number 4 seeded team takes out the number 5 seeded team, moving themselves farther into their playoff contention and division. I'm going to try and set up a winner's interview, so please stay tuned if you so want. Our top damage was the Li Ming player. And look at that, 15-0 in deaths, so I can't use kill count from my MVP player. I'm honestly, I think I'm giving it to Chen. I don't know if you people in the audience agree with me, but I think Terminator played out of his mind in order to secure objectives. That boss play he made. I mean, they all played so well, but I'm giving it to Chen. And you can't make me change my mind on that one. Alright, so let's go to our map, our best of 3. And let's update this. Once I update this, I will update my predictions, so don't run anywhere. I'm doing the prediction right now. Just let me get this set up for everybody. Alright, there's the prediction done. Congratulations to everybody who won. Oh, LED, XGD, congratulations on the 2K. Very impressive. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get a winners interview. Winners interview. All right, everybody.
I thought we were piling in. Finally.
No, you can stay. You're more than welcome to stay. I can toss my questions around.
There we go.
And I said the whole team can join. I mean, right? So let me ask the obvious question to the captain. How's everybody feeling after the series?
We feel great. There was a little bit of I have some amnesia about, the middle of that series, but all I know is the beginning and the end were really good. But we're feeling great after that. We needed a little redemption game, so.
The beginning and the end were fantastic. Oh, just give me 1 second. Sonic Bro 33, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So, let's talk Volskaya. What was your strategy? Your draft, I really liked your draft with what you picked. You seem to get, I think, did you guys get everything that you wanted?
I think so. We've played TGL a lot, so both teams are very familiar with each other. So I think for both sides, the drafts are probably unsurprising for both of us. So I think we got everything we wanted. We were expecting them to take Stukov, frankly, with their 1-2. I'm not sure if they were trying to get us to take the Stukov first pick by leaving it up, considering both myself and Lumi play Stukov very well. So I think that was interesting, but we definitely got what we wanted, I think, in all of our positions, and we were really confident going in with our draft. And, they had a solid draft as well. We just needed to play really smart, position appropriately. I mean, they had a lot of damage, so we just needed to make sure that we were taking correct engages and focusing our damage down. So,
Well, I think you guys played it extremely well in game one, and your Greymane player was just like on point, right? It was a scary sight to see a Greymane that effective, and working so well with the rest of the team, and as well as you being there with the heals for your team. I mean, who is your drafter for your team?
we all contribute. We do a lot of mock drafting. We all contribute to scouting and just talking about the draft. Like we've been talking about drafting for the last couple of days against TGL. We do that pretty much for every match. So, we take every opponent very seriously, especially ones that, we're familiar with. And there's so many good teams in this div, so there's no easy games ever. So we needed to make sure that we came in knowing that we've played this team before, and while they're trying to adjust their gameplay, because they want to win, we got to make sure we do the same thing. So the key is just to come in confident. But again, we all have feedback for the draft. I mean, we all kind of give suggestions on what we think is optimal and what we're comfortable on. So yeah, we don't have a dedicated drafter per se.
Okay, right. All right. Well, I see Sonic joined us, so I just want to give you my own shout out, man. You're Greymane, bruh. I mean, nasty.
Appreciate the kind words, man.
Really well played. Really well played. So you took map 1. Were you surprised in game 2 with the Stitches Anduin? Like, were you even, was that even a thought that, have you ever seen them run something like that before?
They've run Stitches before, I think maybe 1 or 2, I think maybe a game in NGS. Well, now it would be 2, but if I'm not mistaken. So they've run Stitches before. I mean, that combo, I could have also, expected a Medivh in that last spot. So, right. I mean, that works just as well with, with that kind of fun comp. Not really so much fun for us. They did a great job, executing it, and we just, I don't know what it is, but Stitches is not someone you see a lot.
Nope,
Not that
you're
that's
right.
an excuse by any means, but when you kind of see something that you're not used to seeing, it's we just adjusted way too late. I think we had some really good moments of focusing, especially before 20 with the Anduin pull down. He only has
Right.
one before
Yeah.
20
Yeah.
in theory, unless he doesn't take that 20. But that's a time to go in, is when that is down, and as well as light bomb. Gorge we can kind of semi deal with depending. I was Brightwing, so I could have cleansed out of the slows of Jaina and Stitches. So it required a lot of coordination to be able to escort our teammate if they did get hooked. Myself,
Right.
I think I probably got hooked and gorged the most, but it's a tough thing. It's a great pick comp, and they executed it really well. But I think they've played it before. I'm not sure how much they've played it, but clearly they're very good at it. So
Yeah, it worked really well. I mean, that Stitches, like, once he got into his rhythm of his hooks, I mean, he
Yeah.
was just snagging people left, right, and center. And I really want to give you kudos for your attempt to save your Muradin player when they got hooked and went in there. And then I saw you blink in, and then you teleported in and tried to blink out. Mad respect for that play, right? And you made some
thanks.
great saves for your team while that combo was being demonstrated for a lot of people who were watching. So I mean, I thought that game could have went really either way. They just had that lucky fight at the end. But up until that point, you guys were doing extremely well, right? But I mean, when I saw that comp, it's like, how do you even deal with a comp like that, right? So I hold nothing against you guys. I mean, you guys played as best as you can. So, like you say, we forget about that. That match never existed, right? And we move on.
It happened, and they outplayed us severely. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would
Big
like to
respect
forget
to
about
them.
it. Yeah, absolutely. I would like to forget about it, but
They
I'll
played
just
a
have
great one. They
consistent
drafted
I mean,
great.
I'm down to talk for every day. We just gave it 110%, and that's just what we do.
Yeah, you right, Ouija. You right.
Yeah, I know you guys played your game extremely well. So before we talk the third map, do you guys hate Kalthos, or do they have one of their players who's like a KT main? Because you banned him every game.
That's his number one comfort pick, and he's extreme. Like they're from our scouting, and what it seems to be their comfort is Varian Stukov KT. So CC, blow up, silence, that person is dead. And they're very good at it. It's won them plenty of games. And so KT is, a key component of that. And people make a joke that, it's such a, a lower rate, low elos play this character. Like, he has a significantly impactful CC and damage chain. So it's kind of hard to, ignore that, especially when you have a skilled player on the other side that plays it very well and follows up. Like, they're a very coordinated team. They follow up their CC well. So KT being, obviously a comfort pick and a one that's been extremely successful for them. We didn't want them to have it. You can deal with it with a Stukov variant. It's it's annoying, but we just wanted to kind of remove a piece of their comp to try to see what they would flex into, I guess.
No, the first game. I'll admit, for the division, when I first saw the first KT, I was surprised. Then the second one, it was like, okay, I think they're targeting someone. I wasn't sure specifically who. And then when the third game was like, yeah, okay, they're definitely targeting somebody, right? Which, I mean, makes absolute perfect sense. So, who came up with the idea for Chen? Because I gave Chen my MVP. Because Chen, you worked your
I'm gonna
ass
say one
off.
thing, and I'm gonna let Shane talk, because
Okay.
Shane is one with the Chen. And that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let Shane go for it.
Chen's my boy. I've been playing a lot of Chen, especially recently. I think he's a ton of fun to play, and he has a ton of potential into the right team comps. And I mean, in a lot of those situations, they're going for a boss play, and I sniff it out, and like the team called out to me that hey, we're going to be a bit late, and I can see how fast they're doing the boss because I mean they have Graham and Chrome, they're crushing that boss.
Oh, sure.
And I just realized there's moments on Chen where you just I have to make the big play, and you just go in and do your thing, and sometimes it works out, and I think a lot of times in this game it just happened to work out. So Fat Illidan came through in the end.
Man, that play you made onto that boss at the bottom when they were there to get your team the time to get down to counter fight, that was, man, it was just like, holy crap, right? I mean, I know there's two kinds of Chen players, people who think they play Chen and people who play Chen. And you demonstrated right then and there that you are somebody who plays Chen. I mean, you annoyed the crap out of them. They all tried to kill you. You were getting killed even before your team got there. I mean, really well played and a really well-deserved MVP, in my opinion.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I mean, I absolutely can't take anything away from Team Gobby Legs. They played a super solid series, and that boss play was absolutely correct. I had to go for the miracle play, or else they would get a huge advantage. So I mean, it was a really smart play by Team Gobby Legs. I just kind of found my window to buy the team some time, and it ended up working out. But I have mad respect for their team. They played super solid all series. They gave us a real scare, especially in game number 2. So they're a super solid team. We played them in Heroes Lounge also before the NGS season, and they showed how good they were in the Heroes Lounge season also. So super solid team. I think that they really showed this season how good they are, and I think a lot of teams have to keep their eyes on them. It's sad to see their season ending with the games today, but I have really high expectations for them going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how the playoffs work. I mean, it's not like it's double elimination or nothing. But, I mean, all in all, very impressed by your team. So I'm going to ask the guys, so does Beauty, threaten you guys to stay in line? Or is she just...
Just me.
Oh, just you?
No, that is not true. My team trolls me all the time. I just want you to know, every single time I say in a game, I'm like, all right, guys, show what you're thinking, show what you want to play. Cactus Ham hovers Valera. Shane hovers Murky. Sonic hovers the Lost Vikings. And E-Day hovers Maiev. So I have a Tank Maiev, a Valera, a Murky, and a TLV. So what am I supposed to do with that?
Let us play them.
Maybe in the finals.
They just troll me. They just straight up troll me. So it's fine. They're a bunch of wonderful men, and I'm so fortunate to have all of them. And shout out to Ouija, Honey, and Grizz, our subs. And I am just fortunate to have a wonderful team.
Awesome. Now,
Awesome.
how long have you guys been a team? I know you said you played Heroes Lounge, and how many seasons of NGS have you played?
We've been dating. Sorry, never mind.
Whoa.
I'm trolling. We've been.
Whatever. Too late. You said it.
I think this is our 3rd season. I think
this is our 3rd NGS
as a
season.
team. Yeah,
We
3rd
formed
NGS.
in February of 2020.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys planning on going into the Nexomania hosted by CCS that's coming up shortly?
Ooh, we actually were fortunate enough to get an invite to XGDI, so we will be competing in that. So that'll be great practice in the off season. Maybe if we have time, I don't want to burn us out from HOT. We want to make sure we're improving in the off season and doing what we need to do, and also, we all have lives. Well, I don't, but my teammates do. So, yeah.
All right. Well, if there's nothing that you guys would like to add, I will start with Ouija, and we can do shoutouts.
Oh.
I big shout out to my team. Thanks for not letting me play. I appreciate it.
Oh.
And I'm kidding. But no, big shout out to Caster. Thank you so much. I really appreciate getting to watch this game in stereo.
Awesome. Thank you. Sonic?
First, big shout out to the teammates. I love playing with these guys. They make the game a lot more fun to play. Thanks for picking up our cast.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate it. A special shout out to my dad. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday to your dad.
Hey, let's go.
Okay. Dershane?
I'm saying first two shout outs to the team for sticking through. We go through so much, so it's amazing that we're able to go through it all together. Shout outs to you, Sparhawk, for picking up the cast. I hope the game was worth it.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Team Gobby Legs for really catching us really off guard in game number 2 and honestly giving us a really strong series throughout. So shout outs to them. And shout outs to everyone who showed up for us in chat, in our Discord, who had a watch party, just everyone who came out to support us. Like, it means a lot it means more than you think when you guys show up and support us like this. So thank you so much.
I just want to share before I move on that during each game I called up predictions. And for most of it, you guys had all the predictions in your favor. And Miss Windup Bird, she went against the green in game 2 and probably spent like a lot of points on her bid for TGL. And she ended up winning like 2.6K off her bid. It was like, wow, way to go. All right, anyway, I just want to move on. Cactus, go ahead.
Shout out to Miss Windup for betting against us on game 2. We definitely didn't throw it on purpose just so that she could clean up. It's not fit. Shout out to the team. Shout out to specifically E-Day, our tank, who is the only one that didn't mob the voice chat. He's very respectful. And big shout out to Gobby Legs, not just for not banning Sylve, the only character I play, but also for giving us a hell of a series. And until next time.
Awesome. And finally, the captain of the team. The floor is yours.
Sorry, Cactus just said something and it makes me laugh. Shout out to you, obviously. Thank you so much for picking up our cast. We weren't necessarily expecting one, so we appreciate it. Know you got a lot going on. Shout out to Gobby Legs, obviously. We'll never get sick of you guys. You guys always, challenge us and push us to the limit, so maybe we'll set up some scrims in the off season if you guys are down. Shout out to everybody who came in and watched and support. Obviously, shout out to my boys, my team that tolerates me blinking in and inting on Brightwing, or missing all of my roots on Stukov. Thanks so much for that.
Can't forget disconnecting.
I'm disconnecting.
No. You said you can't forget disconnecting when you disconnected at the end of game 2.
Oh, yeah. That was a tactical. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
My game literally just straight up froze, and I think my computer is dying. And shout out to my dad. It's not his birthday, but I do want to share a quote with you. And he said, and I quote, "I think trolling is rude." So if anyone out there is trolling, my dad thinks you're rude. But
And
then
yet
he
you're
trolls
saying
me.
that to your whole team.
But then he trolls me and calls esports e-games, so he trolls me. So
Also, shout out to Rhaegar for Butte's favorite healer.
okay, Shane's trolling.
All right.
That's all for us. We don't want to take up any more of your time. Oh yeah, and thanks Windup. Banned from the server. Effective immediately.
All right. I'm going to let you go and enjoy this victory amongst yourselves, however you choose to, and I'll close off my stream. And ending, I want to say, great performance by both teams. Both teams made it one hell of a series. I think at one point we had like 49, maybe 50 viewers watching it. And I think both teams showed their worth and why they deserve to be where they should be there. And it's a shame that there has to be in the playoffs there's a winner and a loser. But I congratulate on Gobby Legs for a successful season for them. Can't wait to see what they do. Congratulations to you guys when you have your next game. And if you so want to, when you book your game, if you send me a DM, I could maybe pick it up if I'm not committed to a game already.
Ooh.
If you would like. I mean, you can watch the replay and decide.
Ooh.
But
It's a date.
but if you, when you book your day and you know what's going on the calendar, if you let me know, I will look for it and I will pick up your next game just to see how much farther into the playoffs you guys can go. Because I think you guys have a shot to probably create some upsets now and take out some big hitters.
Well,
and if
thank
people
you.
don't,
We'll do our
if people
best.
think you can't, I think they need to rethink themselves.
Oh, well, thank you. We will do our absolute best to not be amateur, as we are. That is in our name. We will do our absolute best.
That is great. Okay, y'all, I'm going to let you go have fun. Enjoy yourselves. I will close up my stream and we'll call this an evening.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
Thanks, man.
Great, people. I'll see you later. All right, everybody. So at the end, where can I do this? Let's just do a quick promo and bring my camera up. All right, everybody. So here's my face. In the end, we watched a really exciting series tonight by amateur opponents against Team Gobby Legs. Amateur opponents came out victorious by winning the first and the third map, so congratulations to them. Can't wait to see what they do in the playoffs. In regards to my own cast, just give me a second. And I am... Oh, something's wrong. Okay, so tomorrow night I will be casting BFT One Punch Monk versus Death and Delay. This is a Division B Southeast, and that will be at 9 o'clock Eastern. And then on Friday, I'm doing Flintropics versus Bull Moose Party, and that as well will be at 9 o'clock. And that'll be an E West game, so I can't wait to see what those guys are able to do. Bearing that in mind, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. I love... What do you mean I don't like owls? Oh, because I'm in Hawk? Ha, 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 ha. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You're a great bunch of people, and I love and respect you all. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow night. So if I don't see you sooner, have a great evening. Take care of each and every one. Stay safe. Love y'all, and I'll see you in the Nexus.